What is up, YouTube? Today we are going to be looking at reasons why I think pHEX is going to be more valuable than eHEX long term. Please stick throughout the whole entire video so that you can understand why. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Let's get this video out to as many people as we can, guys. Now, before I tell you this, remember that everything I say is based on my opinion and my personal research. It is not financial advice, so please do your own due diligence. Before we start talking about eHEX and pHEX, let's go back a little bit to history, okay? Because I believe that if used correctly, history can teach us a lot of things about the present and the future. Now, if you have been in the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, you would have known that there has been many Bitcoin forks, and one of the most popular one was the Bitcoin Cash fork. Now let's look at the current market. Who has the higher valuation? The answer is Bitcoin. Why was Bitcoin Cash forked? Because it is supposed to bring more innovation to the Bitcoin blockchain, right? There was supposed to be more development and creation on the Bitcoin Cash network so that it's supposed to be a better version of Bitcoin. But who has the higher valuation? It's not Bitcoin Cash, okay? It is Bitcoin. Why? Because first of all, it has a stronger community, okay? So community beats it. It has a stronger community. Secondly, the founder, okay? Satoshi. Satoshi is the creator of Bitcoin. The value goes to the creator and the chain of the creator. Now let us move on to Ethereum, the second biggest coin in the crypto market right now. Before Ethereum 2.0, there was the original Ethereum. Now, because there was a hack, the original Ethereum had to be forked. Okay. Now, the original Ethereum is now called Ethereum Classic. And when there was a fork, you had Ethereum Classic and Ethereum Proof of Work. Okay. This was the Ethereum before Ethereum 2.0. Now, the battle between Ethereum Classic versus Ethereum Proof of Work, who won? Well, Ethereum Proof of Work won, okay, during that battle. Why? Because, again, the creator of Ethereum, Vitalik, stayed with the new Ethereum community. Even though Ethereum Classic survived, majority of the community members migrated to Ethereum because the founder is with that chain. And because the founders stayed with this chain, many of the community members migrated with the founders. Therefore, developers come in and there were lots of innovations, okay? New things happening. Now, then comes Ethereum 2.0, okay? Comes Ethereum 2.0. What happens when Ethereum 2.0 came into the picture? Well, again, the founder, Vitalik, once again is migrating from one chain to another. So this time, Vitalik is now staying with Ethereum 2.0, proof of stake. Who is winning the battle right now? You guessed it right. Ethereum 2.0 is winning right now. Who is thriving right now? You guessed it right again. Ethereum 2.0. So, based on these two history, which chain has the highest valuation out of all the forks? It is the chain that the founder stays with or innovates with. On Bitcoin, you have Satoshi. On Ethereum 2.0, you have Vitalik. Now let us take a look at pHEX versus eHEX and why I think long term pHEX is going to do better than eHEX. Again, based on this history that we had with Bitcoin and Ethereum, the chain or coin where the founder stays with tends to do better long term. Okay? So what can we say about eHEX and pHEX? Well, I'm predicting that since Richard Hart is the creator of PulseChain, pHEX is going to have a higher valuation than eHEX when pHEX launches. Now let me give you some deep explanation so that you can have a better idea of why I think pHEX is going to do better than eHEX long term. So we all know that when PulseChain launches, okay, you are going to get your pHEX copy. Now many people on PulseChain, they miss out on the PLS token. Okay, so what are they going to do? Well, they are going to be selling their pHEX for PulseChain because they want some PLS, right? So some people who got their free copy of pHEX, they are going to be selling their pHEX for PulseChain. And what does that do to the price of pHEX? It's going to go down, okay? So at the start of PulseChain, the price of pHEX is going to go down. However, there are also going to be many buyers who believe in RH and the Pulse ecosystem, specifically pHEX. People like me who thinks pHEX is more valuable, right? So what happens? Well, people like me, we are going to be scooping up all these cheap pHEX, trading some of our PLS for them, trading some of our, dry powders for pHEX. And again, the price of pHEX is gonna go right back up. Now, let's say that over time, the price of pHEX finds its value and it's beginning to stabilize. Okay, that is when pHEX is truly going to outperform eHEX. And here is why, guys. Number one reason is because Richard Hart created PulseChain because the gas on Ethereum was too high for people who are using HEX for staking or unstaking reasons. That is one reason why PulseChain exists, so that when people are staking or unstaking HEX, they don't have to pay the high gas fee. Okay, right there, that is a check mark for pHEX already. Another reason, where is most of the innovation going to happen for HEX? Is it going to be on eHEX or pHEX? I believe that most of the innovation is going to go towards eHEX, the chain that Richard Hart created, PulseChain. We all know that historically, when a new chain launches, that's where new money goes to. That's where old money goes to. eHEX has been on Ethereum for 2 years now. pHEX, again, new chain, new coin. I believe most of the money is going to go here. And another reason why I'm very bullish on pHEX is because of Hart's law, guys. So Hart's law, if you don't know, it states that, for two tokens in a liquidity pool, when the price of one token goes up, the other token's price also follows. If you have the Unisux token paired to Ethereum, even though there's no buyers for the Unisux token, when the price of Ethereum goes up from, let's say, 100 to 1000, since the ratio between these two never changed, only the price of Ethereum changed, well, Ethereum is going to carry Unisux price with it. Does that make sense? So because of Hart's law, I believe that that's going to be creating a lot of value on HEX, pHEX. When PulseChain launches, pHEX is going to be paired to PulseChain, and it is also going to be paired to PulseX. Now we all know that on PulseX there is a buy and burn function. All right, buy and burn. Some of the fees that are generated on PulseX is going to be used to buy the PLSX token and buying it forever into dust. So for every $1 billion of volume, there is going to be a buyback of $600,000 and then burning them. And as long as there is volume on the PulseX exchange, the PulseX token is going to keep getting buy and burn and buy and burn. Well, assuming that, let's say, there is no buy or sell pressure on pHEX at all, and but for some reason, right, because there is volume on PLSX, that means the buy pressure for PLSX is going to continually go up. And what happens when there is a lot of buy pressure for something? Most of the time, most likely, the price is also going to go up. So since the price of PLSX is going to go up, based on Hart's law, it's also going to carry HEX's price with it. Again, this is pHEX. All right. Now, HEX is also going to be paired with PulseChain. Now, historically, most L1 tokens perform the best. And based on history, they don't repeat, but they most likely rhymes, right? So that means the price of PLS is going to pump really hard. And because HEX is going to be paired with PLS, well, PLS is going to carry HEX's value with it. And finally, there is going to be a PLS versus PLSX pair, okay? And we know that these two tokens are paired with HEX. And when these two tokens value go up, HEX's value is most likely going to go up based on Hart's law. So you basically have old and new money going into a new layer one and into a new token. And you also have the Hart's law with all these buy pressure that is going to be pushing the price of pHEX up. And then you also have the man, RH, being the founder of PulseChain, staying with the pHEX community. Now, I'm not saying that RH is going to completely migrating away from the eHEX community. What I'm saying is he is going to be focusing most of his time and energy on PulseChain. So that means pHEX is also going to get the most benefit out of that. Now, looking back at eHEX. eHEX doesn't have these buy and burn to carry its price with the buy and burn token. So overall, in the long term, I can see pHEX outperforming eHEX and having a higher valuation, guys. Again, all of my breakdown is just my opinion and my personal belief. Do your own research. Do not take anything I say as financial advice. If you find value in this video, please smash that like button. And please subscribe if you haven't. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.